Hi everybody, Kaiwaza with you. Welcome back to my channel. And today, I wasn't expecting to do this today, but it just makes sense to do it. It's a requested video, one of several I've had, which is to do more grocery hauls. I did like one and I never do any other ones. And I wasn't planning on it today, but as I was shopping, I thought, this is probably a good one to do a haul on because of the situation. So this is what happened. I knew on my days off this week I needed to go to the grocery store for something, but just a little bit because I have some frozen foods and I have some stuff, but I knew there were a couple things I wanted. And I usually would go to Sam's because I am a member at Sam's, and it's way cheaper than other grocery stores. And then if Sam's doesn't have it, Walmart is right below them, and Walmart also is very cheap, although somewhat more limited in what they have, but you know, between those two. But the drawback to Sam's, of course, is that everything's in large quantities pretty much. So as a single person using public transit, there's only so much you can carry that it makes sense. So it doesn't make sense to get everything there, but some things definitely make sense to get there, and you just get a couple things and you go more than once a week sometimes if you need stuff, whatever. So normally that's what I would do, but I knew what I'd really been hungry for is some sugar-free cake, because I know they do make sugar-free cake mix. I haven't had any in ages, and I know the only place I've seen it, I think, was Safeway. So today I was thinking, I'm gonna go to Safeway and get some cake mix. I love that. I don't know if you've ever used it, but that thing that was going around Facebook, the recipe to make little coffee cupcakes. You just take a coffee cup and you have to get any kind of cake mix that you want and angel food cake mix, and you have to mix the two bags together and shake it up, and you just take that and a scoop of that, like I don't even know how much, I don't remember, like fill your cup halfway or something. I think it's like half full of the mix, and then fill it almost full with water, and just stir it up and put it in the microwave for 60 seconds, and it makes a lovely, delicious, moist cupcake. So I wanted to get sugar-free cake mix, and they don't make sugar-free angel food cake, but at least that like cuts the amount of sugar in half, so that's a lot better. I am diabetic, but I've been craving that. I don't know. So I was going to go to Safeway. So I got on the bus, went up to Safeway, and I was thinking, while I'm going up there, I was thinking on the bus, like, I'm going to get, I feel like sandwiches, like I just kind of want to eat sandwiches. So lately, let me get some stuff to make sandwiches with, because I don't have anything at the house. And then I was thinking, the other thing that I want to get is stuff to make yogurt parfaits, because I have been going crazy over yogurt parfaits. I don't know what it is. It's something in the yogurt, something I'm just literally craving. I'll go through cravings like this for some things sometimes, and I was craving grilled cheese sandwiches for a while and having them a lot, and now I'm just like, I don't know, something in yogurt parfaits, and I've been getting them every day from either at work where I can get a half off employee meal, but on the other days on to the convenience stores here, ABC store and the Whalers general stores, and they're like $4.99 and $5.99, so that's not cheap. And I thought, well, you can certainly make them for less than that, so why don't I get stuff while I'm at the grocery store today to make yogurt parfaits at home? And it didn't really dawn on me as I went into the store, but I'm shopping around, and then I thought, gawking at the prices, like, oh my God. I thought, what am I doing? I should have gone to Sam's. I should have just come here, gotten the freaking cake mix and left, gotten on the bus and gone all the way, it's at the other side, but just gone all the way around Waikiki to the other side and gone to Sam's, but I wasn't really thinking. And I wouldn't have gotten all this stuff because, again, the quantity, it would just be too much stuff. So anyway, my grand total, what I spent today was, well, there was an incident with the price we'll get into later, but it should have been $80 is what I spent for what you're going to see, which is not all that much. Stuff to make sandwiches and yogurt parfaits and cake mix and a couple of sale items. It was $80, but let's look at it. Of course, you need bread for sandwiches, and I got this. Oh, let me show you the cake mixes first. Pillsbury sugar-free cake mix was $4.39. Was not on sale. I have no idea what that would be on the mainland. Angel Food Cake, Betty Crocker, regular Angel Food Cake, not on sale. For $19.19. And you mix those two together in a bag and make this microwave cupcake that's so good in a coffee cup. Okay, so that's what I actually went for. And then I started thinking, oh, sandwiches and blah, blah, blah. So I got this bread. I have used this bread before. I usually get this kind at Costco. I used to always get whole grain bread, which I know is much better for me and I do like, but I love this bread, man. When I was making grilled cheese sandwiches, this bread is so good. It's a white bread, but it's kind of thick and it's a little bit meaty. It's not like Wonder Bread. It's a little bit hefty. I mean, it's nice. And at Safeway, I think it's 2 loaves for $6, and I usually just put one in the freezer. But at the regular store, it was $6.89 for one freaking loaf. There were loaves of bread, there are whole grain bread that were $9. Okay, I'm not kidding you. That's the regular grocery store. Of course, you need some sandwich meats, and I go very basic. I love the very basic stuff, really, like bologna for $3. I like that. And salami, which was $4.59 for that. Okay, here's another shocker, will be the lettuce. I didn't have to get this, but I do really like iceberg lettuce on sandwiches. I love the crunchiness of it. And this is $2.99 a pound. So this head of lettuce was $5 for this head of lettuce. Now at Safeway, I know I can't remember whether it's 2 heads or 3 heads for $2.13. It's really cheap at Sam's that way. It comes in one long bag. But I never use it all. It goes bad before I use it all, but it's still cheaper just to use one head and then throw the rest away than to buy it at the regular grocery store. And then I got some cheese also, a couple different kind of cheeses. I got this smoked Gouda, which was $3.99. Yeah. This was on sale, normally $4.49. It was on sale for $3.99. And I got some Colby Jack cheese also, and that was $3.99 for 8 ounce. This is our prices, people. Tomatoes. I wanted to do some sliced tomatoes on the sandwich, and these are $2.99 a pound. So these two were $2.57. It's a lot cheaper if you get vegetables. If you go to Chinatown to get fruits and vegetables, which I haven't done in a while because I haven't gotten that many fruits and vegetables, but it's a lot cheaper to do that. Okay, and then I got, I also picked up while I was looking at something, this sugar-free vanilla Jell-O pudding. Yeah, this is good stuff. I haven't had this in a while, and so I wanted to get that because I do like that. And that was not that cheap either. What was it? Oh, it was $2.59. Yeah, $2.59. And then I had to get milk because I got the pudding. I don't drink milk normally, but and I have another container of some kind of sugar-free pudding, so I thought, let me just get a small thing of milk, which was $3.99. It was on sale. It's normally it was $3.99. That's the regular price.
Aloha. Well, does the high cost of groceries stress you out? Travel back in time with me to a less stressful time when the fruit just fell off the trees for the eating, and where the tiny little fishes gave themselves up for dinner. Enjoy vintage and retro Hawaiian music on Hawaiian Hi-Fi Radio on live365.com. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The relaxing, lovely, enchanting music of the islands. Join me on Hawaiian Hi-Fi Radio on live365.com. Aloha.
Whole milk, whatever. Okay, and then I had to get stuff for my yogurt parfaits, right? So what do you need for yogurt parfaits? Obviously, you need yogurt. So stupid. Like, I really should have gone to Sam's for this, because I ended up buying 2 containers anyway. I thought, I don't want to just buy one. I want to get enough to make a week's worth or whatever. So I got 2 of these Yoplays. They had some of their own brand that was a little cheaper than this, but the sugar content was much higher and the sugar content was quite a bit lower on this. So, I mean, I do kind of watch the sugar on some of these things. It was $7.98 for 2 of them. Low-fat vanilla yogurt, 2 pounds. 2 of them was $7.98. You gotta have fruit. I kind of like to get frozen fruit because I like to sometimes actually eat it frozen, put it in a yogurt thing when it's frozen and it's kind of crunchy. I like that. Or at work, like we also use the frozen berries that are just thawed out and cold in their own juice. That's good too. So this was something else I know I could have gotten a lot cheaper at Sam's Club, but this was a 3-pound bag of mixed berries and it was $14.99. Yeah, $14.99. And that was with $1 off. $1 less than normal. And then what else do you need? You need granola. So I got, again, I was looking both at price and at sugar content because granola is something that can have a ton of sugar. It can have like 30 grams of sugar per serving in it. So I was looking definitely at some of the lower sugar contents. This one had 13 grams. It's not low sugar, but that's lower certainly for granola. And it was Kashi Crunch multigrain clusters with a touch of cinnamon. They were 2 for $7. They were on sale. That's not a bad price, actually. 13.8 ounces. $7 for the 2 of them. Normally, they would be more than that. Yeah, they would normally be 11 for 2. Yeah, so that was a really good sale, actually. That was a good deal. And then lastly, I did pick up something on I always check on the, counter at the back where things are reduced, because sometimes you find things there. And there was stuffing mixes for $1. I love stuffing. To eat stuffing every so often, make gravy, whatever. I like it. I don't have to have turkey or whatever, but I like stuffing. And these were $1, which is a good price because they're normally $4.99. Now, however, when I had everything in my bags and I was waiting at the bus stop, which is just outside the store, so it's not far away, but I noticed that, hey, only one of these rang up for $1 and the other one rang up for $4.99. I don't know which one, and I thought, well, that's my fault. I didn't really pay any attention because I know at Safeway, you have to pay attention at Safeway. I'm not saying it's intentional, but I'm saying they're very good with their sales and their Safeway Club card and all of that. But many times, and I do mean many times, it's happened to me that if I bought something that's back in the reduced for quick sale section, it does not ring up at the reduced price. I mean, you have to catch it. You got to catch them and be like, ooh, that's supposed to be $1. And I didn't do that this time. And one of them rang up at $4.99. So I went back in. I thought, that's like $4. I'm going to go back in. And I went back into customer service, which took forever for someone to show up. And then when she showed up, she was like, well, okay, I'll have to check about the cornbread because I don't know that's $1 or whatever. And I'm like, okay, whatever, and that's fine. They're all together back and says $1 in that display back there. And so she was asking where the manager was and asking some other employee, and they didn't know. And I think she just was like, which I would have done the same thing and been like, oh, forget it already. This guy's been waiting, you know, for this. And now we're trying to check, and it's obviously probably our mistake. So she actually, unbeknownst to me when I did it, but she actually refunded both of them. It was at $3.99, and I think it was supposed to be $1 off or something. She just ended up refunding the whole thing. So I got like $8 back. So I wasn't going to complain about that. That's my grocery haul. So that's like basically $80 for sandwiches for a week and for yogurt parfaits for a week and some cake mix. I thought you might find that interesting. And I should definitely have gone to Sam's for some of this stuff, but it's okay. I mean, they're not going to kill me. That's it for now. We'll see you in the next video. And let me know, is this very expensive compared to wherever you are? I know when I go back and visit relatives in South Carolina, my head explodes when I go into a grocery store. It's just like how cheap everything is to me.